Okay, crazy employee story, part one. We had an employee, and for the purposes of this video, I'm going to change the name. His name was Timmy, and Timmy was a 55-year-old employee who just came across as just the salt of the earth kind of guy. And this guy was very polished. I mean, his suit and tie was not what I would wear. He wore, I think, a black shirt with a tie on, maybe a silver tie. But he was an older guy, and at the firm, we had never hired anybody older like that. And so I wanted to give this guy a chance. Now, we had seen on his resume that he had a 2-year gap in his employment. So we asked him, Timmy, what happened here? Why haven't you worked for 2 years? And he said, my wife, she had cancer, and she was battling cancer. And so we had to take some time off, to care for her. But she's now passed away, and I'm ready to get back in the workforce. And my heart was just completely I was just pouring out just absolute empathy and love for this guy. And so Timmy, we got him to work, and he came in, and he just did not have the tools to do the job. He typed with like this, and it was taking him forever to do everything. But we liked Timmy. He was positive. And one day we got a call that Timmy had an accident, and he had an accident in his car. And so we sent an employee to go out there and see if he was okay. When the employee arrived, Timmy was getting arrested, and we were like, whoa, was he drinking and driving? What was going on? No, Timmy, our 55-year-old employee who was 2 years without employment because his wife was dying of cancer, was actually wanted and had a warrant for his arrest because he had violated his probation and hadn't reported in months. And the reason he was gone for two years was because he was in jail for robbery at a local Walmart. And so we learned a valuable lesson with Timmy, and that lesson was, before they start on day one, you have to make sure you run that background check. But man, I can just not tell you how insane that moment was when I realized we had hired a convicted felon and fell for that kind of story. So stay tuned for part two.